Good morning, Madam Babirie. This is Vaiga Francis, your student womb, third year. Um, I would like to take you through the system that I'm here to present. As per the documents I sent you, I worked on a crime reporting system. So here it is. Let me briefly take you through how the police works as per the research that I conducted. The police, let's say in Masaka City, the police station, that is Masaka Central Police Station, has a couple of other small stations. Let's say in Nyendo they have a police station, in Gayaza they have a police station, and in Chavakuza. So the person in charge of all the police stations is the DPC. That person collects the final reports from all the stations, and he works on the final reports. So there are those called OCs that lead those particular police stations, and then there are officers on ground, and those officers on the ground are assigned to different police stations. So when a person reports a crime to the police, that crime is reported at a police station, and the police station officer in charge, or the police commander, assigns that complaint or crime to a particular officer depending on their specialities or the skills they have. So that police officer who is assigned then makes reports to the OC, or registers the reports after making investigations on the ground, and then reports, and then a decision is made upon what has to be done later on. Let me take you through briefly through the system. So when one logs, or when one goes to the web, then this is a web-based application, calls upon this system. Let's say Baiga, and I've seen something weird, or something I've witnessed a crime that is going on right now, so I can file it in to the system, and then the police takes course or works upon it. So when one calls the system, we have this first page. What we have here, we have a background image that is signifies justice, as so it has something, it does represent justice. So have a complaint. So if one has a complaint, they can either log in or sign up. Signing up is registering, or someone new to the system can register. So let's take a course of someone new, and this person is just registering to the system. Baiga Francis. Baiga Francis. I have an email, Baiga Franzi. Baiga. Let me use Baiga at gmail.com. Let me put my password. Let me make it simple for now. My home address is Nyendo, and then my NIN number is CM. That is my NIN number, and my mobile number is 0705 that is it. So submitted. User has been registered to the system. So once I'm registered to the system, now I can log in using the credentials that I've put into the system. So my ID number there was Vaiga so I'm required to put a password so that I can access the system. That is it. So here, welcome Baiga Francis, my NIN number, my location, location of the crime where I am right now. I mean Nyendo. Nyendo, what have I witnessed or what am I reporting? Missing person. What is the date? I'm reporting it today. So description of the missing person and the details I would like to inform to the police. Let's say my little child is missing. She's missing. My little child is missing. She's not 10 years, 2 years old. 2 years old. She must be brown. Brown skin color. When you ask her, her name is Baiga 2. So let me say that's all I can say about my missing child, though I feel I could have more to say. So that's what I have right now. So I report it to the police, so it's filed then. Baiga, what I've put, so I can go here and see the system. The complaint history shows that my complaint has been assigned, or my crime has been assigned an ID of 6, and its type is there, and then the date, and then the location where it has happened. So to know more, I can when I want to search about the crime that I've reported, to see whether there is anything, I can put it. So I put it there and then I search. So the system shows that it has all the details, and then police status, oh, it has not been assigned to any officer, nothing. Case status, nothing. I've just reported it. So I think the officers need to assign it to someone, and then it gets worked on. So let's switch to another side of the system to see how it works also. We've assigned Baiga's put a crime, so let's go straight to officer in charge. So the officer in charge, let's say officer in charge of Nyendo, the OC of Nyendo, can then check on the system and see what is there for him. This is done oftenly, to see, is there something new, are there people reporting things, crimes, and what can we work on right now. So the officer in charge of Nyendo, if the officer logs in, they can see, you see, officer in Nyendo, the crime has been automatically sent to his system. So he only receives those that are done in around Nyendo, within his vicinity, the area that is allocated for him to work upon. So the crime here we see is it had number 6, so missing person, and then Nyendo, no police officer has been assigned to that. So the role of the OC can then assign the OC can work upon that crime and then assigns it to a certain police officer among his own, because he has them and knows their specialities and capabilities. So here at Kunda, Patricia, that officer, has been assigned to that crime. So the case has been assigned successfully. Yes. The crime has been assigned to Atkunda successfully. So you see, the ID of Superintendent of Police Atkunda has been assigned to that crime. And when we go back to Baiga's account, now Baiga can view or can see that his crime has been assigned to a certain person and the case is now in process. So the system avails information to the users upon any effect on the crime that has been put on the site. So whenever something happens, the user can now know what is happening. So let us go to the officer who was assigned this crime. The officer at Kunda had an ID of SSP that one. So at Kunda can put password and then check on the system. So an invalid match, sorry. So officer at Kunda, it is SSP 7890 at Kunda. It is known to her, so she can log in. Now at Kunda on her system, she has a pending complaint. This crime has been assigned to her, so the crime comes automatically to her system and to her. So you see, at Kunda can now see that she's having a crime that is going on. At Kunda has had no completed cases, so she has only one pending. So when Atkunda goes on the site or goes to the crime, and then Atkunda can call the person who reported, the Atkunda can come to the location and then make investigations upon the crime and then tries to figure out what is really going on. So Atkunda, when she sees she has a lot, she can say maybe she has a crime verified, it's true that someone has perpetuated that crime, or a child had just gone to her auntie, so someone had done something, so here you can say a criminal has been caught, and later on Atkunda can keep on updating has accepted. So Atkunda can then write a final report about the crime. The child that had gone missing is found, and the case involved land wrangles. So this is just what I can say, but then she can write quite a lot about the crime. She can write a lot. Then later on she can close the crime. She can close it, and then it's considered a done deal. Someone has been called, she accepted, so Atkunda has done that now. When you go to completed crimes, Atkunda has one. She has completed it. So when you go to pending, she has none, because right now she has solved, and no more crimes have been assigned to her. She can have quite a number that she's working on at a time, but then we had only assigned one, so we see it completed, and then everything is done. Let me take you back to Baiga, because Baiga needs information on a daily basis. That's why this system is so crucial. For it, one doesn't have to come to the police station day in, day out to know about what is going on now. Sorry about that. So Baiga is the mail, and then the password of Baiga. What's happened? Sorry, I had gone to a police officer, so the system can't take you with the wrong credentials. It can't take you through. So Baiga is simply a user, so you can log in as a police officer. So you see, Baiga can also report another crime. Let's say this time thefty. The date still today, doesn't matter. Then they have run away with all my stuff. Submit. So that has also gone there. So when you go to history, Baiga had a crime reported which had an ID 6 and was of missing person, and today Baiga has reported another one. So you see, the one that he had reported earlier that we've been working on is 6. So you see, Baiga, the crime assigned sheet, and all the updates that have been then involved here. So you see, the final report by the officer is then displayed to I did all these in just a matter of seconds, just to give a feel of how it can all happen. But then it can be procedural. It can take quite a while for investigations and all that to be done. But then the crime is now closed, and then the statements are given. It is short, but it can be quite long. So you see, Baiga has multiple on the system, and then you can check to see. So you see, this one has not been worked on. Yeah. So let us log out from that, and then proceed to the head, or the DPC. The DPC is in charge of all the police stations. So this DPC works all his own overhead, so he has final reports of what is happening. So the DPC of Masaka police of the stations has the authority to even add police stations, because he can say, as per the Bijambi are going on, let's create a police station there is some area here, not Chivuli. Chivuli is Kampala, but then in Soweto, can say, let me create a police station in Soweto. So Soweto, the person in charge, Baiga Francis. No, but then any name can work. So Baiga Francis is a police officer with IDs that are known to him, known to the police officers. Though now you see a police station has been added. So when you go to police stations, you see Baiga Francis, a police officer, super superintendent of police, assigned to Soweto, though Baiga of different ID was there already. So what I'm trying to show that he has all the privileges to do such things. So he can come and see, search about Nyendo. What has been happening in Nyendo. He can see a number, can see total number of crimes perpetuated and which dates. So he can see all those reports. He can view specific crimes and see the details. Maybe when he reads the reports and is not really contented about it, he can then ask his junior officers. He can view, let's say, massacre, such massacre, what's happening, the crimes that are being perpetuated in massacre. So you can see, let's say there is a crime, this one, that is not assigned, it is unassigned to anyone. So in Gayaza, you can have such questions. You can call, or you can just mail or inform the officer in charge in Gayaza that I've seen a crime, description is there has been a kidnapping and it's pending. Why is it not worked upon? That is also there. You can do that. So when you go to the OC station, let's take OC station of Masaka Central, SSP. Sorry, let's put his ID, SSP 090. The password is Masaka Central. Mr. Alan, really? 132 doesn't match. Okay, let's put SSP 103. Then we see officer in charge of Kyabakuza Vin complex. He has none at the time. Nothing has been reported right now for him to assign to any. But then you can see this officer, if any officer of Kyabakuza has been transferred to any location, he has the privileges to delete that person from the system, and he has the honor of adding a new police officer to Kyabakuza station. Let's say Matovu Ben is an officer with ID. Done ID, that one 0. They were the first people to get into police. He's too old, so he has speciality in all, so he's a gamble. And the police station now is Kyabakuza. He can only do that to his own, the Kyabakuza people. He can add that officer. So you see, a police officer has been successfully added. So officer in charge, you see, we now having Masiko Matovu Benedict as an officer, and we can honorably delete this officer if we wish so, if he is no longer part of the station. So that is it as per crime reporting. Thank you very much, madam. I'll be glad if advised here and there to make some changes and see it fit for the honor of a degree. Thank you very much.